Hello, hello, hello. Adrian H here for Great Life. I hope that you're great. So this reading is going to be an intuitive reading for hope, peace, and love. Okay, so intuitive for hope, peace, and love, and it's such a nice title. I have got absolutely no idea what the reading is going to bring out. I was reading for a client, and then I follow my intuition in everything that I do. So I got the intuition that I didn't plan on doing any readings. It's Friday afternoon. At the moment, I felt I was done, but I got the guidance to do the reading, and I was given the title as well by my spiritual team, and so I am doing it. We are not doing as I would normally do many of my other videos. There won't be any specific card draws. I trust and believe that whoever sees this video is meant to see it, and I believe that the message is meant for you. Okay. I would also like to say thank you very much to all my subscribers. My heart is literally bouncing with joy because I woke up this morning to see that I've got 1,000 subscribers, and I've been doing my videos and stuff for about 2 months now. So it was quite a bit of work, but really, really rewarding. And I'm very grateful because, for all of you who like my videos, share my videos, subscribe to my channel, leave comments. I really, 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 really appreciate it. And I want to say to you, thank you so much. And I hope that the blessing reflects back into your life in wonderful, positive ways. It was about just over 2 months ago when my best friend said to me, Adrian, you need to do a YouTube video or YouTube channel and go live on Facebook. And I was like, I'm not going to do it. But she was absolutely right. So I'm very grateful to her for that. And let's see what we have for our reading. Okay, so I've got exactly what I have been guided by my spiritual team that call themselves Smile to do. They said to me, don't pre-draw, shuffle the cards while you're doing the drawing. So I'm doing that, and I'm going to draw one card from this deck. Only one. You'll see what that is going to be, and there it comes out. And I believe whatever it is, that message is meant for you. I hope it serves you with beautiful, positive love and light. Stormfields. Okay. Well, number 9 is a very good number in numerology because number 9 is a number that lets you know that you're kind of coming in to your moment. This card reminds me a lot of Alice in Wonderland, and it's interesting that I've had this deck for quite some time, and I have, now that I think about it, I have never, ever, 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 ever drawn this card before. As in never. It's amazing. All right, so let's put you there. So it says Stormfields. And let's see what Stormfields are we talking about. Stormfields of life, challenges, what's coming up? Okay. I feel this has got something to do with inner child being. So let's see, what is it that the collective consciousness would like me to share with the beautiful soul who's looking at this reading right now? Let's see, what is it that you want me to share? So, first card out, second card out, third card out. Okay. So if you've been feeling a little bit hopeless, you're not really been thinking what to do, you've been looking for a little bit of direction, things have maybe been a little bit funky on your side, okay? Things are going in a positive direction. You are starting to kind of merge with the overall picture, the pattern. All right? It seems like things are taking a very positive direction for you. Just a reminder that in order for you to reap the optimum possibility available to you, balance is very important. Balancing the divine male and the divine feminine, balancing the ego. And when I say the ego's got such a bad reputation about being a bad thing, but it can be a good thing because it also creates desire. So it lets you know what you want and what you don't want. But balance is very important. So how do we get out of the storm fields? How do we get out of this space that's almost a little bit rough? You don't know how to deal with it. Don't know how to get through it. Okay. Let's see what is in the background of the storm field. see what is in the background of the storm field. They say to me, there might be something that you miss. Okay, follow the leader. Follow the leader. You see there's a path again, like a path to the light. Now, something that I always say to people is that it's all fine and well to follow the flow or to go with the flow. But it's also very important to first set the kind of flow that you're going to go with. Don't just go with any sort of flow and then you're kind of all over the place. All right? Just first know what it is that your heart needs and desires and then follow that. So set a clear intention for where it is that you want to go and let's see what is available for you. Interesting how this reading is going. I am always fascinated by how readings go because, there's very traditional ways of doing readings, but I always do my readings intuitively. There's 2 cards that came out. Okay, so Rock Bottom and Golden Palace. I follow the guidance that I get. Okay, so let's put them here. Let's see, is there enough space? Is there enough space over here? Stand there with the crystals. And okay. All right, now things are starting to make sense. They always do after a while. That is why it's called a reading. A lot of times people ask me, if you do a reading for me, what are you going to tell me? I'm like, I don't know. The reading will let me know. But okay, so looking at this, if you feel a little bit lost at this point in time, if you feel a little bit wild at this point in time, not sure which way to go, not sure which direction life is heading, all right? First of all, don't forget where you're coming from. Don't forget who you are. We are all created from love and light. We all come from the source of love and light. We are all created from the one power that I call source of all, and some call God, and people call many different names. I call it source of all. Okay? That is the light that we come from. Remember the light. Remember who you are. And when you talk about ancestors, remember who your ancestors are. Remember that not only those that lived before you as in human beings, but the fairy realm, Gaia, the spirits that walked this earth before we walked this earth, be it in human form, be it in animal form, be it in plant form. Those are all our ancestors. Okay, so they set the path for us, and they set a path for us with love and light, prayer, sending positive forward. So when you're in this field that you feel that things are going a little bit wild and funky, remember that. If you're feeling at rock bottom, and how interesting is it now, only now that I'm looking at it, that this card says rock bottom. First of all, number 10 is a number of completion. And also with rock bottom, there are certain things that rock bottom will teach you that being up there will never teach you. Okay? I remember when I was at my suicidal stage, it's only when I was down there that I realized, but I can go another direction. I can actually go up, and that is when I started all my other stuff that I do now, Reiki and angel healing and crystal healing and life coaching, NLP and hypnosis and stuff, because I know how down a person can be. All right, and that is also the reason why, because sometimes guidance is so important. That is also why my detailed readings that I do at this point in time, I can ask a lot more for my readings if I want to, and there are people that are willing to pay a lot more. And for all of you that that do decide to pay me more or give me donations or whatever, I really appreciate that. But I ask $17 a reading, and it's because I want to make what I do accessible to everyone, that guidance. Okay? And rock bottom is laying here by rose quartz, and interestingly enough, I think, there we go, at the back rose quartz as well, which is the crystal of love and support and kindness and beauty. All right? And from rock bottom, here's a reminder, if you're in the storm fields and you're in rock bottom, remember there's positivity that's already been put on your path ahead of you. Okay? From this rock bottom, you can grow strong, powerful roots that will take you through this world in ways that will absolutely astound you. It's so amazing. I can't get over this reading. It's so amazing. This is Desert Rose, one of my favorite. It's not really a crystal. It's actually sand that is kind of blasted together. See, there a little grain of sand fell off. But it's like when the desert kind of like blows and the sand kind of blows and compacts and the heat and the whatever comes together and it forms these beautiful shapes. It's almost the same as another stone called Borgia stones, which is created in the Grand Canyon in Nevada. But it's interesting, from the storm fields, I'm looking at it now that it's laying right next to the scarp, because it is by there being storms that you get this beautiful this beautiful stone forming. And desert rose is, if you're looking for abundance, if you're looking for prosperity, if you're looking for your dreams to come true, you simply say, I don't know, I don't want to stand up anymore. You simply sleep with one next to your bed. And even with it not wanting to stand up anymore, the more I look at this video as I'm recording, just like the more beautiful it becomes, which is so amazing. But I mean, the title is Intuitive Reading for Hope, Peace, and Love. And I remember a couple of years ago, I never used to like hope very much. Back in my later stages, I never used to like hope very much because I felt it always left the door open for failure. But then my sister said to me, hope is everything because it gives you that strength. As I said, here at rock bottom is laying by rose quartz, the quartz of love, angelic support, so amazing. And from that rock bottom, you can grow very strong roots. So if you're feeling a little down right now, you can grow such strong, powerful roots. You can grow such lessons that will lead you so positively going forward in life. So amazingly. I wonder if I put this here, if it'll actually stand. Look at that, the storms of life. Weather them and let them go. Boom, 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 bye, bye, bye. Okay? And from that, there is always a lesson one can learn, that we can learn in everything in life. And we always have a choice. You can either be positive or you can be negative. And if you choose to find what is the lesson that I can learn in this instance, what is the lesson that I can learn from the circumstances, even if it hurts me a little bit, how can I grow from this? And you'll often find that from some of the most harrowing experiences in life, some of the most positive things can come. And that is how you build your strength. And also bearing in mind that a lot of times it might seem like life is against us, but all life is really doing is molding us and shaping us to be ready for more. It's like if you move from this point to this point, you might need to learn some stuff in between. If you're going to do the Tour de France, and you're here, and you want to be here by the Tour de France, there's things that you're going to have to do. First of all, you're going to have to learn to ride a bike. It's a requirement in order to be in Tour de France, And then you have to do other things. If you don't have that sort of residence, you need to get your paperwork in order. You need to be fit, you need to be healthy, you need to have endurance, you have to have the frame of mind, etc., etc., etc. And sometimes this is the lessons that life is teaching us. And this is the strength that it builds to us. So then when we get there, that is how people become very wise in life. You're like, how did you become so wise? It is by, instead of saying, why is this happening to me? Saying, what can I learn from this? How can this shape me? How can this take me forward? How can I grow stronger from this? Okay? So all those wonderful things are available here with the Chariot, but it's about getting that balance. Okay? This public recognition in this instance is more about, it's almost like going towards a point where people look back and they're like, how can you help me grow? Okay? It's like you're literally becoming a stronger adult, an adult actually. Remember, no matter what happens in life, remember to make time for your loved ones. Okay? Remember to make time for those people that make your heart smile. Remember that all challenges in life, they do come up, but it's how you deal with them that determines whether it is eventually a positive or a negative experience. I think something that we sometimes forget is that it's all fair and good and well in this world to be ambitious and to want a lot. But it's those people that are there for you when nobody else is. Those are the important people in your life. Okay? And sometimes we need to stop and evaluate and take stock a little bit and say, is this really that important? I mean, the great singer Patti LaBelle said that she was doing all this music and stuff, but it's only when she arrived at the hospital and found that her sister has passed that she actually realized that being at her sister's hospital bed was the more important thing to do. So you want to kind of evaluate your life in that sense. before you get to the point of regret. Okay? I'm not saying hop and jump for every time somebody lights a little birthday candle because it is the dog's birthday, but also it's about having values. Okay, realizing what is important to life and what not. And very importantly, this card is so important in life. This is, in fact, I'm going to close. I still had 2 other decks that I was going to draw cards from, but I'm going to close off with this card because this is such a powerful, powerful message that we often forget. Okay, don't worry about the reading there at the bottom. Listen to me. Okay. So often in this world, we focus on what didn't work out. We focus on who disappointed us, who hurt us, who used us, who blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Okay? Because when you keep on focusing on those things, what you are doing is that you are keeping yourself from seeing the opportunities that are around you. You are missing out on so much beauty, so much love, so much light, so much possibility around you. Because opportunity is always there. The chances for happiness and all those things are always there. But we often miss them because we focus so much on what didn't work out in the past. Okay? Try not to do that. Try your hardest not to do that. Okay? Somebody actually asked me, interestingly enough, the other day, the person had somebody who owed the money. And then she wanted she was praying and she was asking that because of the money that was owed, there was quite a lack that was taking place, a personal lack. So she was asking to have the lack fulfilled. And then it was fulfilled many times over. But she was still yapping about the fact that the other person hasn't returned the money. And I asked her, but do you notice what you actually prayed for? You prayed for the lack to be fulfilled. So it's you've got what you want or asked for, but you're still focusing on what didn't happen. So we kind of keep ourselves back like that sometimes. Okay? Don't let yesterday take away today's magic. I think that is the core of our reading here today. I want to thank you so much for listening. I want to thank you so much for your time and for your energy. If you want to book yourself a full detailed reading, you're more than welcome to do so. The details are all down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel so I can keep on making more of these videos. Okay? As I said, I'm very excited because I reached 1,000 subscribers, but it's only just the start. It's only just the beginning. So subscribe and share to others that might benefit from this reading. And I wish you all the best. Thank you for watching, beautiful souls. From my heart to yours. Beauty, love, and light. Namaste.